Welcome everybody. Today's little experiment is big old fat chicken drumsticks. Marinated all day in something different. We're going to use Kinders again, but this time we're going teriyaki sauce and glaze. And we've got a teriyaki with sesame and ginger. You can already imagine what that's going to taste like. We love Kinders. It's a really good product. They're not sponsoring me or anything. I just like their product. So what we're going to do is take these drumsticks and we're going to put them in a 1 gallon Ziploc baggie, drench them in teriyaki, pop them in the fridge. Every couple hours we'll go in and roll the bag over. And later on this evening, we will cook them in our Ninja Foodi. We're going to do that in 2 different methods. We're going to use a pressure cook to start with, so that we can get the meat cooked all the way down to the bone, nice and tender. And then we're going to flip it over to air fry to get that really good, crispy skin. Let's get started on that. 1 gallon baggie. Fit her up. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. We got 7 drumsticks in here. This will be about an 8 to 10 hour marinade. And we're just kind of dumping the entire container in there. So that way we can get everything fully covered. Oh, wow, that smell. And what gave me this idea is not too long ago, I went somewhere that served chicken wings. And we ordered teriyaki chicken wings, and boy, were they good. So I said, well, why don't we just put some teriyaki directly on our drumsticks? And it should be equally as good. So we're just going to press out the air. And you can see I have a lot of marinade in there. And that's what we're after. So we're going to lay this down like so. Put it on our platter. And every couple hours we'll go in the fridge and flip that over. So we'll see you in about 10 hours or so. Welcome back. In case you forgot what we're doing, we've got 7 pretty good sized chicken drumsticks in this bag, and we have been marinating all day for about 9 hours now or something with this right here. This is Kinders, one of our favorites, and this particular one is teriyaki with sesame and ginger. So this is going to be super good. About every 2 hours or so I've been going in the fridge and rolling this thing over. I've got quite a bit of marinade in there. So now what I've done is taken my Ninja Foodi pot, put water right underneath the basket there, and we're going to go ahead and put these in for pressure cook. Now, why am I pressure cooking? Why am I not going straight for an air fry? Well, these have bones in them. And in my experience, things with bones in them get very, very cold. The core, the bone, gets very, very cold and has a tendency to not cook all the way through to the bone the same temperature as some of the meat on the outside. So simply by going to a pressure cook situation, you can eliminate that. Everything will be cooked evenly. And I think more importantly, one of my favorite features of the pressure cook is everything will be super tender. Now I've got the smart lid version with this lever here. So I just pull my lever all the way over, power up, make sure you set the top valve to seal, and you're ready to go. It defaults to high. 10 minutes is the default. 10 will probably do it. These have been in the fridge for a couple days. So those bones are going to be pretty cold. So we'll go with a 15 minute. That means preheat if you've never seen one of these things. It has to boil the water up to get to pressure, of course. I don't have that much water in there, maybe 10 minutes. Pressure was just released. That was a 15-minute pressure. You can see the bone is pulled away from the skin and the meat, so I know that we've got good pressure. We're going to go ahead and air fry it now. And we got to be a little careful now. Make sure whenever you're using marinades or sauces or whatever that have sugar, molasses and stuff in them, that will burn quick. So we're gonna do our air fry, and we're gonna do a lot of checking. For air fry, we're gonna cut it down a little bit. We'll do 380. Time doesn't really matter much. We're just gonna check it. I bet I'm not going to air fry for more than 10 minutes probably. Let's let it fly. We might go in there and stir them around a little bit. I don't know, because after a pressure cook, the meat gets really soft and tender. So sometimes when you go to stir something around or move it around, it's just going to fall off the bone. So I might just leave it as is. All right, that's a 5-minute check right there. You can see the darkness going on the edge of the bone. Just going to use my finger. Okay, not quite crispy. I got some crispy going down there. So we're almost there. That is 11 minutes under air fry. That is absolutely perfect. Let's get this on the plate. Fresh from the Foodi. Chicken drumsticks, been marinating in teriyaki sauce, Kinders Teriyaki, for about 10 hours. On the side, you're seeing some bushes, bacon, and maple beans. And over here on the other side are some steamed potatoes. Let's go ahead and try this chicken. I'm very excited to try this Kinders Teriyaki sesame garlic. No? Sesame ginger. That's it. Teriyaki sesame ginger. Let's go. Now, this is going to be pretty hot. This really just did come out of the food. It's pretty steamy hot. But let's take a bite and see how we did. We're going to test it for crunchiness from the air crisp, which I can already tell is there. Juiciness from the pressure, which I'm pretty sure is going to be there. And, of course, flavor. Let's go. Definitely tender. Woo! Oh my goodness. Okay, so I have a little bit of crisp on the outside edge. I didn't want to go too far with that because I didn't want to burn it. Hang on, I got a napkin down here. The flavor on that is amazing. That, as I stated in the beginning, I got this idea because I had some chicken wings the other night from the restaurant, and we ordered teriyaki style. So I said, well, why don't we just put teriyaki on something else chicken? And sure enough, whoa, oh my goodness, that is so tender. I love pressure cooking certain meats, particularly meats with bones in them, and then hitting them with the air fry. Works so good. Now, meats and proteins without a bone, I'll normally move it over to a steam and crisp and get the same effect. Super juicy, super tender. And absolutely delicious. Well, that was a total success. Make sure you give that a try. Kinders doesn't sponsor me or anything. I don't have any sponsors. Zero. I like what I like, and if I don't like it, I'm gonna let you know. But Kinders, keep going, guys. Keep going. That is some killer stuff. We'll see you real soon on the next video. Let me know if you give this a try. If you've got something better than Kinders, you better tell me, because I'm gonna run out and try it myself. We'll see you soon.